Hello everybody and welcome back to some DRG, and before we get into the video, I would like to complain slightly about a local menace to society in my house. There is currently a feline sitting in the chair next to my computer that we use for video games every once in a while, and this feline is sleeping on my robe. I'm currently cold. This little bastard is sleeping on it. And then also, she's sleeping on the weighted plush that I use as well. So, she's just comfortable, dude. I can't disturb her. Tried to take it and realized she was completely on it. And she woke up, looked at me like I just offended her, so I just put it back down and she went right back to sleep. What a wonderful creature that is. Anyway, we're playing one of my least favorite builds on Driller. And by least favorite builds, I mean I hate this build. There is a lot of things to say about this build. This is the explosive goo build, alright? So, I don't like corrosive sludge pump at all, alright? I don't like it. It's very awkward to use. There's self-damage if you fire too close to you. If you're in a driller tunnel, that's very likely to hit the ceiling. If you charge it, it's very likely to just hit you. It's just... I don't like it at all. It's also a fire-on-release gun, and... yeah, it's not satisfying to use. And then Experimental Plasma Charger has exactly the same problems. It is... Experimental Plasma Charger is a one-note weapon, where Thin Containment Field is that note. Everything else is a completely whatever on it, and unfortunately, with the overclock on Corrosive Sludge Pump, it's activated by fire damage. And the only thing that is fire damage on Driller is Experimental Plasma Charger's Burning Nightmare. So, I don't even get the one note that Experimental Plasma Charger has, so I'm forced to use something that's not very good compared to Thin Containment Field. It's probably exactly fine, I just don't touch it at all, and I don't touch this build. I just play Corrosive... Here, let me just go show you, in my weapon maintenance, how often I play with these two weapons. 6, 5... Yeah, I haven't even gotten this to... I do not like these two guns, alright? I'm still trying to complete all this because I am playing on a... Oh, well, hey, guess what? I'm going to have to reload the lobby anyway. I have been playing on a separate save, the reset over here, and gotten 100 levels on that. So, that's what's been happening, alright? So, back to the build at hand, we are going to be using this build? I am not too sure what build I will ever take for Corrosive Sludge Pump, because in Tier 5, it seems like these don't matter. Like, you can take one or the other, it's up to preference, and I don't notice either way. This is entirely up to preference too, and then the rest of it is questionable. And that's everything I feel about Corrosive Sludge Pump, except for Sludge Blast. In Sludge Blast, I just run through the ammo of it very quickly for whatever reason. And then Experimental Plasma Charger, we're taking this build with Heavy Hitter, because I think that increases the heat damage on Burning Nightmare. I'm not too sure, I just assume it does. And we're not even going to be using the Nightmare part of it. We're just going to be using the clicky part of it. Both these guns fire on release, and that's just makes them unfun for me. We're going to be using just a normal satchel charge build, because that's every single build I use, and then the reinforced drills, and we can take whatever axe we want. Whatever grenade we want. Does it matter? What am I going to have problems with? I think I'm going to have problems with the swarm. So I should take neurotoxin grenades, because they are the best for swarms. If we're taking my least favorite things, it would be either... No, it would just be spring-loaded rippers. There's no reason for them to exist. So it would just be spring-loaded ripper. I really think Ghost Ship Games should have done another single target grenade to have 2 AoE grenades and 2 single target grenades. Yes, the 2 single target grenades would just be taking over the rest of them, but like at least you would try. Like a dart. Like instead of axes, it's a dart and they get weak point damage. Alright, there you go. You've made a good weapon. I don't know what Ghost Ship Games was thinking for most of Driller's nades, but anyway, let's get into the video. So I am swapping the poison grenades for impact axes because I started to thinking, and I think I can deal with waves perfectly fine. It's the immediate actions that I need, like if a Trijaw is in front of me or a Stingtail is in front of me, I need that immediate stun instead of having to shoot it with a goo and then pull out my secondary and shoot it with the secondary. If I need them stunned or anything, I'm going to just want an impact axe. So we're going to be playing a mission with narcolepsy and a uranium deposit. I assume I know what the uranium deposit is, and I assume narcolepsy is bugs get stunned every once in a while? I'm not too sure. Oh my god, that was a fast load. The cut between that was like 5 seconds. Why am I freezing? Is the secondary thaw out Praetorians? Yeah, it's thaw out ice Praetorians. She's moved? Oh my god, she stretched and immediately fell onto the floor and is now laying on the floor. I get my robe. Let's go. And I get my weighted plush. Let's also go. Yeah, alright, I am ready. I am comfy. Let's go. The only big problem is my knee hurts because of the way... Okay, so I bought an office chair. A while back, I bought an office chair because my office chair was deleting itself. And that wasn't very good. God, it's so powerful. I just don't like it. Why is everything still exploding? I don't like this overclock because A, it's so fucking loud. I overheated. Okay, good job. Just light this on fire. There you go. Hi, what's going on? Do you want to also be on fire? Look at that. We can all be happy together. I fell. Dad, I fell. Why is there so many loot bugs over there? Hopefully all those loot bugs are dead now. I went out. There is no place. Where am I going? Hello? I'm in hell. I'm just falling, dude. I'm just gonna throw a C4 and call it a good day. Okay, you know what? I am going to... Why is it so loud? I guess that's why another thing I don't like this build, because I forgot that the explosive goo was just loud in general. All right, where are we? Where do we need to be going? Okay, let's get some nitra so I can go back to the pod with nitra. Yeah, you just ate that to the face, dude. All right, loot bug. I guess I'll shoot him with a. I guess I will shoot him with a axe, or not an axe, my EPC. Can I help you? Can I help you too? This is my nitra. Get out of here. There is a wave coming after me. I think there's a wave coming after me. I thought I heard one, but apparently I'm wrong. It's just passive mobs. No, that's definitely a wave. Is it definitely a wave? No, it's passive mobs. Alright, there you go, brothers. Get absolutely deleted. Alright, goodbye. So, recently, we bought some pre-made Smashburgers, alright? We just wanted to try out what they were. And, they are completely and utterly garbage, alright? So, we cooked them wrong, entirely wrong. We cooked them on a cast iron skillet and not one that is segmented. It was just a flat cast iron. They are not made of the greatest meat in the world. Did I just get jump scared by a body, dude? They're not made from the... Ah, okay, we're fine. Fucking God. How are you still alive, dude? Yeah, get absolutely blasted. Secondary objective. Thank you, Bosco! 07 to you, buddy! Proving my point of this is a stupid weapon. Fucking... I don't think there's any way I'm ever going to like the goo cannon. Can you... Can I help you? Okay, sure. I don't think there's going to be any way that I like the goo cannon in any shape, way, or form. But anyway, I got recently some Smashburgers for the, you know, just to eat, just to see how they were. They're not made of the greatest meat, so they are covered in grease immediately. Like, the whole cast iron skillet was, I was basically frying them in their own juices, which is why they weren't very good. A second part of them is, they just weren't good. But we cooked them in an actual, skillet that had grooves in it, like, you know, you're simulating cooking in a grill. And that was significantly better. Would I ever do it again? No, if you're going to make Smashburgers, just make them your fucking self, dude. just look at all these loot bugs, dude. Look at all of them. This is why I feel like fabulously fast loot bugs is kind of cheating, because I just, like, walk away from an area and come back, and all of a sudden, all the loot bugs in the level are here. Is that fine with me? Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine with me. Hello, yes, I wish everybody to not be alive there. I cannot see, I cannot hear. Most importantly, I can't hear. Hopefully I stunned both of them. I absolutely did not. Alright, I'm in a driller tunnel. That means I can definitely shoot down this tunnel without hitting me. That poor Tri-Jaw is just gone. Does this even affect the sound? What effect? Okay, now, just for a test, everybody, there's going to be no music real quick. So it's at 76 volume. We're now playing at 0% volume. Why? Why isn't it affected by volume? Ghost Ship Games, fix your fucking game. That is such a weird thing to just not be affected. Oh, and now we don't get music. Okay, I'm sorry for wanting to test something. Was that the end of the wave? That had to be the end of the wave. That's so weird. So I guess I needed to mention that. I kind of forgot to mention that in the intro of why I don't like this overclock very much. Oh no, there's supposed to be music happening right now. There just isn't for whatever reason. Fucking wild. I am out of ammo. Well, luckily, this is still goo cannon, so it's still, like, a fantastic weapon. Because goo cannon is just a fantastic weapon. The best goo cannon overclock, in my opinion, is... it's just VIR, I think is what it's called. It's Volatile Impact Reactor. That's just the best one. Can you just rocket them so I can just walk in with my drills and kill everything here? Okay, where's that last spreader? Where is he? Dude, this is the reason why I love MCR, is just thinking about how this mission generated is... I don't think you can ever get this mission generation in base game. Like, look at this shit. What is this cave? It's just a mess, dude. Because usually you get some basic bitch generation that is oh, it's a template, dude. I think templates are terrible. I think your templates are terrible. You should take them out of the game. No, okay, listen. I agree that templates should be in the game. I just wish there was more truly random generation for the caves, and I understand why point extract is the way that it is. Because if you load into a point extract map, 100% of the time, it's going to be a template. And that's fine. And that also kind of happens for refinery as well, is you're going to load into a template map. Now, the template map has a lot going on because it's a lot different. There's a lot of chances for it not to be exactly true to the template because, you know, you have a random place where a hole is going to be, and that's just going to lead off into a different area, and you know that. Also, something I like about this, about MCR, look at my drills. They have the little terrain scanner on them, so if I do this, now the terrain scanner is on there, and I can properly put it in. But the second thing that I like more is the heat gauge. That's nice. If the left-handed one has the crosshair or the little, this thing, the angle, I would love it a lot more. But at the moment, this, I'm happy. This is what I want from the video games. I don't want to be in here. I thought I had a... Can I just light everything on fire? Yeah, alright. Everything's done. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad to kill the rest of the swarm. I'm so glad that I'm in Fungal Bogs, because Fungal Bogs apparently in MCR just buffs this build. Unfortunately for my earballs, it nerfs me slightly. I don't really have much to talk about in this recording, because I have been just flat out playing Expedition 33. Because Expedition 33 is a fantastic game, and I am just now realizing it. There is some big problems that I have with it, and one of those is your characters, if one of them is out of combat, doesn't get full XP. I think they get 50% XP, but just make it full. There's zero reason why you're making it half XP for whatever reason. And two, if a character goes down in combat and you finish that combat with them still down, they don't get XP for that combat. Or at least that's what I thought. There is no UI telling me that they got XP, so I am going to assume they didn't get XP. Because one of my characters leveled up from the fight, and the other two, who were closer to leveling, didn't. So, go fuck yourself. Actually go fuck yourself, Claire Obscure's Expedition 33. You are a beautiful game and violently French, but I will not appreciate that. If you make a game that has a party system, and the characters that aren't in the party don't get full XP, or don't get, like, oh, there's a special experience that they get, like the mechanic from Tales of Symphonia, it was the fucking... There was a bar mechanic, it kind of influenced what they got, but I didn't really understand it in the time, and I don't think I'll ever understand it. Thank you for lagging my game. Yeah, it was some weird bullshit. I played with a singular party, which was Rain, Genus, Lloyd, and the third slot was whoever can play. Who cares? The best JRPG that I have played that did the partying system is like, I wouldn't have it any other way, was Tales of Berseria. Tales of Berseria, wonderful game. I love it. I love all the people in it, and it's I loved it. Oh no, I only played as the main protagonist in there, which had her own mechanics, and you know, there was a portion in the game where it's like, you need to play as this character, and it took me 10 tries to beat that boss. And it's a required boss. Why the fuck would you do that, game? I have to learn the mechanics of this character. That's not... I don't like that. I'm sorry, but I don't like that. There is a Tales of Vesperia was the only Tales game that I played through twice on my own volition. You just... Oh my god, get me out of here. Thank you for... I haven't seen Narcolepsy... I got downed because I got hit by the web spitter. Because I was trying to get on here. The that was just a series of unfortunate events. It really was. And there was red sugar right next to me. That's funny. But there was a... That's the only game that I played through twice. And I played through as Yuri, I think his name is. Oh, thank you. I'm so fucking glad that you can be 1 centimeter away from my face and just proceed to, like, drop a red glob on it, dude. So, and then I played as the one lady with a halberd who has tits. Okay, that's the other person I played. The booba lady, alright? That's who I played the second time through. But anyway, that party system isn't as good as Tales of Berseria, because Tales of Berseria, every single character in that game has their own heal. The only person who technically doesn't is the main character, Velvet. But Velvet works on lifesteal, so technically she has her own heal. So you could play any character and still have your heal. You could swap everybody out for anything and be completely fine, because it's fantastic. I don't have to bring I don't have to bring Rain, which is the dedicated cleric. That's stupid. Don't make me do that. There's no reason for it. Come here, Stingtail. That's good enough. I don't know where the Stingtail is. He's right there. Don't worry, he's dead. Never mind, it doesn't do heat damage. Or it does heat damage, it doesn't do explosive damage, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so, yeah. And then there's 2 characters that have a revive, but, you know, most of the time you don't need the revive, so you can just swap them out. And it's the most unlikely characters that you would think have the revive, or at least one of them is, because he's a fucking brawler. The other character, you 100% of the time expect to have a revive on them, because it's the dedicated holy caster, or whatever. So I just swapped the party members out whenever I felt like it. They also had a mechanic to switch your character out with a different character, and it would spend one of your points, and it would do a bunch of damage, and I just never interacted with that. Because the only character that I played as was Velvet, and as soon as it gave me the other character to fight a boss with, the game immediately sucked ass, because I had to learn a new character. It had, like, halfway into the game where making a fuck-up actually matters. I am absolutely happy when Tales games or JRPGs have characters who have depth in things, and it's like, hey, you need to learn the character to figure out their strategies or whatever, instead of some JRPGs where it's just mash the button to win, which is, you know, Tales of Symphonia. Probably. I wouldn't actually know, because I never played anybody else besides Lloyd. I played a little bit of Genis. Or Jonas? I don't remember his name. But he's a spellcaster, so all that you do is press the button and cast a spell. And also the multiplayer in those games were terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Are we done? What the fuck is this wave? Enjoy. You know what? Here, have a second one. You know what? Have all of my axes. I have plenty. In fact, why are you running? Why are they running? That doesn't make any sense. I guess I should hit the ground, because the ground will light the bug on fire better than... I'm stuck on the fucking resupply. Because the resupply has... Okay, one thing I don't like about the new resupply is I don't like how it blocks your movement. I don't think it should block your movement. I think you should just be able to go entirely through it. That's a bad design choice. Alright, let's get the hell out of this mission, because I'm tired of hearing the very loud explosion sound. I think this build is fantastic. Like, actually broken, because, you know, you do 1 billion points of damage with it, and if you get jet boots on the mission, it's just GG. All that you need is this thing right here. But it's bad, alright? I don't like it. Get fucking stunned. I don't want to deal with your bitch ass. He's dead? I threw an axe at him and shot him 3 times. What the fuck happened to him? Did he have a heart attack? Fucking wild, dude. Yeah, as I said, explosive goo is just broken. I wish I wasn't in this fucking hole so that septic spreaders didn't just sit up here and shoot at me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Die, asshole. I was expecting the septic spreader to die pretty much instantly, but it didn't. Alright, where's the break? It's on green, and that's it. Dude, this quality of life mod is so nice. I'm so happy that somebody made a quality of life mod. I know that they made it a while back, and I just now downloaded it because I wanted to see what it is. And you know what my favorite quality of life for this mod is A, seeing it through walls, but B, if I do this, now they glow, and it looks so odd in my eyes because it's a fake glow. Hi? Is he dead? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Don't worry, I have axes. No, come back here. I want HP. Oh my god. Fuck. Come here, dudes. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, running. It is time to leave. Where is he? Eat that. Eat that, asshole. Alright. He's going to get C4'd. Wherever he is, let's hope he's not immune. I don't see him. Well, I definitely got him. I don't know if I killed him, though. Hi, you can't shoot me from there. Fucking idiot. Just killed himself, dude. I'm so glad that Trijaw's hit themselves and have the potential for killing themselves. Could you... I think he's dead to the fire damage? I'm not too sure, so I'm going to shoot him twice to make sure he's dead. Alright, hello, everybody over here. I want all of you to simply go away. So, should I just fire at the goo on the ground instead of the bug? I think I should just fire at the goo on the ground instead of the bug, because I think that just kills the bug. We've learned some tech for never using this thing again, because I feel like it's a... Okay, listen. The problem that I mostly have with this is I don't like using it in solo play, and that's the only time I've ever used it. In multiplayer, it has... How many web spitters are there gonna be, dude? Get out of here. Also, I need to turn off I need to turn that off, because it's starting to bother me. I have aesthetics that I need fixing, alright? Also, I keep thinking that there's a condensed skull chunk. So, in multiplayer, you're gonna get mixed mileage out of it, because some people will be running whatever the hell build you have, which is fire, and some people just won't be running it at all. Alright. I need to run through the gas real quick, so I can get a bunch of bugs in the gas. Alright, well, we're done with this. Please tell me I am recording. Why is this still up? Do I need to deal with my Sony Vegas stuff? I do. Yes. Ba-da-doom at me. Alright. We're 44 minutes in. Holy shit, this is the quickest video that's existed. Get C4'd, idiot. I love the C4 on Driller. It's my favorite support weapon. Why is it my favorite support weapon? Because saying, hey, get C4'd, idiot, and just exploding it and everybody getting stunned from it is just an experience. What did I just get hit by? Oh my god, get me out of here. Almost died, dude. Getting hit by, I think, 2 acid spitters at once. Alright, give me the barley bulb. I know that there was another barley bulb up there. Am I gonna get it? Do I care about getting it? No, I don't care about getting it. Anyway, that's the mission, because I think I'm at the drop pod, because the drop pod's coming here. Yeah, I am. So, you all have a wonderful night. What do you think about this build? What does it rank on your favorite to least favorite thing? I don't know, man. It's good. It's just, I find it janky. You all have a wonderful night. I just realized that there was a warning, but because it was vanilla, this warning didn't take into effect because there were supposed to be uranium crystals around, and we never saw any of them. Oh well.